suppose the fixture that jumps out there is the Cork Wexford match. Wexford will be delighted to have got a home venue. I think they needed that. They'll obviously need to bounce back quickly now from the results against Kilkenny. And they'll be hugely disappointed. I think probably the manner, the defeat is one thing, but I think the manner of the defeat is probably the most disappointing thing. They weren't up to the pace of the game, and they seemed to throw in the towel pretty early. So I think they have now a bit of time just to regroup and get the minds refocused. They've a home match now to look forward to down in Wexford Park. I'm sure the crowd will come out in force for them. They always do for Wexford, and I think I give them every chance. If they can get their heads right and bounce back from the defeat against Kilkenny, I give them every chance now against Cork up in Wexford Park, because it's a difficult place to go. The crowd is right in there on the pitch, and if they get a good start, and stay in the match, I think I give them every chance, But again, it's a matter of whether they can get themselves in good shape now after suffering a heavy defeat to Kilkenny. In the other three matches, then I'd say you'd have to fancy Clare really down in Ennis against Offaly. It's hard to look past that really. And Clare have had a number of weeks now since their defeat to get their house in order, and then it's been very quiet coming from the Clare camp. So that in itself, I think, speaks volumes. I think they're going to be very focused, and you'd fancy Clare in that one. In the Westmeath and Limerick match, I'd fancy Limerick. I see Limerick coming out of that one. And in the fourth match, then you got Laois and Dublin. I think Dublin, again, I would have fancied Dublin to give a good push this year. They didn't perform and they were caught really badly against Galway in the replay. The loss of Peter Kelly was a huge loss to them. I think it'll be an interesting match, but I'd fancy Dublin. I think they'll just have too much power for them, and I'd fancy Dublin to come out that side.
GAA. Be there all the way.